The latest next from Russia's war on Ukraine. Ukrainian officials are accusing Russian forces of targeting civilians in a city near the Eastern Front. This is the aftermath of the deadly missile strike that destroyed an apartment block in Kramatorsk. Officials say at least 3 people are dead, another 20 wounded. The city is about 60 kilometers west of Bakhmut, where the most intense fighting is happening in the east. Now, Russia's invasion of Ukraine is a main driver for NATO expansion. Finland and Sweden are on track to join the alliance, but Turkey is once again putting up a roadblock. Abby Kugathasen is in London, and she has more on that story for us this morning. Abby, we're hearing the Finnish and Swedish prime ministers are meeting this morning to discuss this and to discuss Turkey's new position. What's behind these talks?
Certainly, in Sweden and Finland making it very clear they want to enter NATO together. They submitted their applications on the same day last year, mere months after Russia invaded Ukraine. That was the catalyst for this step. But we also know all 30 NATO members must approve any new candidate. And as of right now, there are 2 holdouts, Hungary and Turkey. Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan has now said that Sweden shouldn't even bother. There's fresh outrage in Ankara after a far-right politician burned a Quran outside the Turkish embassy in Stockholm. Erdogan also says he is looking more favorably at Finland's application. Still, both Nordic neighbors have reiterated their hope, their goal to enter the alliance at the exact same time, Heather.
But is it possible Finland could join alone, Abby?
Yeah, the official line out of Helsinki is with Sweden, but analysts point out that these are separate applications and Helsinki will become a NATO member if they get the stamp of approval. We know there is now great support inside Finland to join the military alliance. That support really ramped up quickly after February 24th when Russia attacked Ukraine. Now more than 75% of Finns say it's the right step for their country. I spoke with Iro Sarka, who's with the Finnish Institute of International Affairs, and she says Finland would be a solid partner inside NATO. Helsinki already spends 2% of its GDP on defense. Not all NATO members meet that guideline set by the alliance. She also says this country has maintained its military preparedness.
We have certainly looked after our national defense even after the end of Cold War and focused on territorial defense, unlike many other European countries. So for us, this is no new news. It's basically continuing and enforcing what we've done over the past 30 years already.
And over the years, Finland has bought American fighter jets and German tanks. It has not abolished conscription like some European allies and has an army of about 280,000 troops, and hundreds of thousands of others are trained reservists. Finland shares a 1,300-kilometer border with Russia. It's seen the Kremlin now attack one neighbor without provocation, and there's a real sense inside the country that while it continues to focus on its national security and do everything it can on its own, it's now time to join the NATO family.
Abby Kugathasen, thank you very much.